it. Here we have the Coyote. As you can see, the crank's a bit poorly, so that crank has to come off, and I'll replace it with something else because it's totally stuffed. What happens, and yes, you can tighten it up, but it makes no difference. It'll just come undone again, almost straight away. And here is the reason why. That is supposed to be a square. Does that look square to you? It most certainly doesn't look square to me. It's all deformed and messed up looking, which is why it will come loose no matter what. If you tighten it up tight enough, you'll just snap the bolt pedaling. Anyway, that concludes the video on this dead crank set. If you have a problem like this, I'm afraid you'll almost certainly have to replace the crank if it's loose, because they don't generally come loose when they're not under load, unless it's a brand new bike in the box and it's loose when you got it. So if you've got a bike that's brand new in the box, double check that the cranks are tight from the factory before riding it, or you'll need to replace the crank. That concludes this video. Okay, so we've got a good replacement crank on here now. I've given it a bit of a clean with some WD-40, taking the unnecessary bracket off on the seat tube. Now, the next thing to do is to tighten the battery holder. As you can see, this is the battery holder here, and she is very loosey-goosey. The main complaint with this bike is that the battery's a little bit tight to get in, so I'm wondering if they tried to unscrew it to make it easier to get the battery in. We'll find out in a minute. Hopefully I can get it in there and it's all good. Right, let's take it for a ride. Okay, so just took this out for a little bit of a ride, and I did try and film on the old mobile phone thing. Of course it's vertical and it's not really right, it looks like crap, so that's why I'm not going to be uploading the video. Well, I might upload a video, but I'm not uploading it as part of this video. I've got to do an explanation video first as to why it's so bad. So, things we found with this bike, it's got the replacement crank on it. Yeah, it comes loose a little bit, so it's still going to need a proper new one. I'm going to put one of the IXF eBay ones on it. The suspension forks are also going to be replaced because they are terrible. Or AIDS, as everybody else would say. And probably put a Mega Range freewheel on it. Now, it's starting to look quite good. You know, it does at least work and ride relatively well. I need a proper charger as well. Instead of charging off the iMax, we are out of power. Right on the red look. It does still turn on, but it's pretty empty. That says 2. The battery says 1. I believe the battery rather than the indicator. That's a bit vague. So yeah, it is a bit vague, and this dips under load as the voltage sags. So it's not exactly the most accurate battery monitoring in the world. Not like a high bike or anything like that tells you how much range you've got. This is a much cheaper electric bike after all. I think it's about 600-700 quid new. So, you know, that's what you got to expect. The brakes on this are a bit better than they were, but they're still terrible, so they're going to be replaced with hydraulics, of course. And obviously the seat as well. So there's still quite a few things to do, but it does at least run. And yeah, for the price I paid for it, the 90 quid, I'm quite pleased with that. That concludes this video. And next in line, you'll probably see a video of this Wrigley Blue Pig, which I've just been cleaning up. That concludes this video. See you later.